Hi, this is Bernard Fowler. How you guys doing? Did I look right? Yeah. Yeah, how you guys doing? First of all, thank you. Thank you for the questions. I'm glad I got so many, and I'm looking forward to answering them. I'll try to answer them all, and we'll do it in two parts. This is part one. So let me get started. Sorry, I was stuck in traffic, so that's why I'm so late. But okay. Kasia Janowski says, how are you managing during self-isolation? What's getting you through this challenging time? Stay safe. Thank you. I'm getting through the best I can, I guess like everybody else. Listening to some music. I've been watching a lot of movies. I was given a guitar on the last Rolling Stones tour, and I got the Fender guitar app, so I'm home shedding. And on the telephone, a lot of text messages, a lot of emails, and etc. That's how I'm keeping, busy. And definitely staying safe, wearing my mask to the grocery store, my mask and my gloves. So I advise you all to do the same thing. The second question is from Don Cook. He says, what does a guy like you do for a hobby to keep yourself busy? Well, a few years ago, somebody asked me that question and I couldn't answer it. So I took up fishing, and whenever I get a chance, I'm fishing somewhere. As a matter of fact, I keep a fishing pole in my luggage when I'm on the road with the Stones, just in case the opportunity comes. The next question is from Angelo Della Rosa. He says, hey Bernard, how's it going, brother? Wanted to know if you had Steve Jordan on a few tracks of your latest CD, and did you use various studio musicians on it also, or did you use the same ones for the whole album? I used a bunch of different musicians. This record was the record we're talking about is Inside Out, and it was supposed to only be percussion, but once I got in there, I added a lot of stuff. And yes, Steve Jordan is on the record. I think he's playing, I think probably on most of the tracks, maybe four or five tracks. But since we're talking about it, let me tell you the musicians that are on it. We have Clayton Cameron on brushes. We have Keon Harold on trumpet, Ron Jubilee on sax, Tim Reese on sax. As I said, Steve Jordan on drums, Vince Wilburn on drums, Michael Bearden on piano, Mike Garson on piano, George Evans on guitar. We got the great Ray Parker Jr. on guitar. On bass is Darryl Jones. Percussion would be Lenny Castro and Wilfredo Reyes Jr., and I think I got everybody. Kevin on clock, on time. And I think I got them all. I think I named everyone. I think. Okay, the next question is from Mary Schofield. Oh, I know Mary Schofield. Mary Schofield's from Australia. She's a beautiful, beautiful lady. And she just recently lost her husband. So, Mary, I'm sending you some love and thank you for the question. And her question is, what's she saying? Do you enjoy traveling the world in the tongue plane? And I guess what goes on in the air stays in the air? Question mark. Okay, Mary, you would ask some question like that, wouldn't you? You would do that. Okay, so I will say, everything that happens on that plane, everything you think happens on that plane. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, next question is from Bill Willits. And his question is, hey Bernard, can you tell us about one of my all-time favorite shows you were doing with Ronnie, Steve Jordan, Chuck Leavell in Atlantic City doing some Faces songs? How did you choose the songs, and how will that ever happen again? Thank you and be well. You too, Bill. How it will ever happen again, I don't know, but you never know. we chose the songs. I mean, you know, since we were doing Faces material, Ronnie, I would imagine, pick most of the songs. And, you know, when I produced the first album I produced for Ronnie called Slide On This, we did a lot of Faces songs, you know, when we did that tour. So getting the songs, we just went back and just looked at stuff and pulled it from there. And again, how it will happen, I don't know. But again, it can happen. Thanks again for the questions. I'll get back to you soon. Got more to come. Bye-bye.